here. In today's video, we're going to share with you 5 reasons or 5 tips that you can implement in your life to get whatever you want from whoever you want in an ethical way, okay? It's called building inner authority, self-trust or inner confidence. Now, the reason that you're not getting everything you want in life right now is because of one simple thing. You do not trust yourself, okay? You have broken so many promises to yourself so many times that your subconscious mind just goes, this guy's absolutely bullshitting, right? You've said to yourself, I'm gonna quit drinking, I'm gonna quit smoking, I'm gonna eat clean, and tomorrow I'm gonna get fit. And how many times the next day comes around, maybe even not the next day, the next hour, the next 10 minutes, and you're straight back on the weed, you've got another line, you've had another beer, all right? That is because you have trained yourself so many times that you cannot be trusted, okay? So I'm gonna teach you the 5 reasons in this video as to how to build complete inner authority. This also leads on to outer authority in the outside world. So this is what you can use to get anything you want in life, okay? You pretty much get anyone to do anything you want, but this is in an ethical way. Now, if you can't sit through this video for the next 10 minutes because your brain is too frazzled, then exit off it right now, okay? But if you can stay, then the information that you're gonna learn is gonna be invaluable to you. So the 5 key reasons. Number 1, okay, the key thing that you need to develop is discipline, okay? Self-discipline. Now, most people think discipline is something that you're just born with, okay? But it's not. Discipline is a learned skill. Just like everything, we can practice and get better at it through repetition. Now, the reason that discipline is so important, discipline is doing the things that you don't want to do, even when no one's watching, and especially when no one's watching, okay? Now, the reason and how we build authority and trust from others, it's not about your sales script, it's not about the words you say, it's not about what you wear, okay? It's not how much money you've got. It is a part of your brain, the mammalian brain, okay? And this has been developed through thousands of years of evolution. And it's the part of your brain that subconsciously feels, okay? It feels there's something not right about this guy, or there's something right about this guy. I just feel I like this guy's vibe, okay? That is the mammalian brain at work, okay? It's the part of you that's designed to keep you safe and to follow people who will lead, okay? Because that's the whole point of our brain, is to keep you safe, to avoid danger and to keep you safe, to keep you alive, procreate, okay? So discipline, when we do the things we don't want to do constantly, day in and day out, even when no one's looking, we build confidence, first of all, in ourselves. We trust ourselves, all right? We signal to our self-image that we are the type of person who can be trusted, okay? And this seeps down into your subconscious on a deep level, so that when you go out, people will actually feel that, right? And it will reflect in your body, the way that you look, it will reflect in the way that you speak, in your self-confidence, okay? Just like when you've probably been, when you was younger, you went to prom or whatever, you got all dressed up in a suit, you looked good, you looked like the dog's bollocks, and then you knew full well back at home, your house was an absolute shitter, right? Clothes all over the floor, everything needs washing, okay? That is, your subconscious knows. Your subconscious knows, oh, this dude's absolutely bullshitting, all right? So this discipline is step 1 in building inner authority, okay? And that inner authority, remember, will ripple out into your business, into your decision making, into your relationships. So discipline, doing the things you don't want to do, even when no one's looking, okay? Especially when no one's looking, because your subconscious goes, yeah, this guy is definitely doing what he says he's going to do. And that builds the new self-identity, and it's this perpetual loop, okay? And that's going to build this aura and this subconscious feeling, which will reflect, okay? First of all, it will reflect in your body. You'll look amazing. You'll look strong because you're out running, you're out exercising, you're prospecting when you're supposed to be, you're networking, you're doing everything you're supposed to do. So it will subconsciously radiate in an aura like to other people, okay? Second of all is an absolute unwavering trust that everything is going to work out okay, right? This is something that the greats like Conor McGregor, like Mike Tyson, yeah, when you ask them, or when they were asked in interviews, what happens if you fail, right? What happens if you lose? He goes, that doesn't even enter my consciousness, okay? This is unwavering trust and self-trust in something bigger than you, that everything is going to work out perfectly, okay? And having this trust and this belief in something greater than you, God, spirit, universe, whatever you want to call it, the subconscious mind, the quantum field, the universal field, which is also you, okay, radiates to other people, okay? When you have this doubt inside your mind, oh, what if it's going to fail? What if this doesn't work out? Well, remember, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, and this ripples out into everyone around you. They go, okay, I can feel this guy doesn't really trust in what he's saying, okay? So absolute, unwavering faith that everything is going to work out perfectly. That's number 2 in building authority. Number 3 is gratitude, okay? Being extremely grateful for everything you have right here and right now. That comes down to the smallest things. I've got water to drink, I've got food to eat, my family are healthy, I'm healthy, I've got legs, you know, there's not a war going on. And just having that unwavering gratitude that everything is perfect right now. Once again, when we look at everything through quantum physics, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, we start to see that when we feel gratitude, that's our emotional guidance system. We feel better, and when we feel better, remember, our outside world is just a reflection of how we think and how we feel inside. Okay, so if we feel better, we feel grateful, that seeps into our subconscious mind, and our subconscious mind and slash the universe slash you, whatever you want to call it, will create more things for you to feel grateful for. It's the law of attraction, all right? This isn't woo-woo spiritual bullshit. This is quantum physics. This is scientifically proven now, okay? So that's number 3, having absolute gratitude for every single thing that you have. Number 4, to build authority, to get away with pretty much anything you want in an ethical way. Number 4, a positive mental attitude, okay? Cheerfulness in adversity, all right? Yeah, things are going wrong around you. You're having problems. There might be struggles, right? But it's having this ability. This is something I learned while I was training with the Marines. This is one of their core values, is having absolute cheerfulness in adversity, all right? Things might be going wrong. Things might not be going the way that you want them, but you are still happy, you are still cheerful, you're finding the good things in the adversity, all right? And by doing that, people start to get drawn to you, all right? People are like, oh yeah, I want to be around this guy. It's not someone who's being like, oh, I can't believe this is happening, in victim mentality, all right? No one wants to be around people complaining, okay? No one cares about your problems. Everyone's got their own shit going on, so they want to be led, right? They want to look up to a leader. Everyone wants a leader in life, right? Everyone wants to be able to follow someone who's going to save them. It's been like this for millennia, all right? Since the beginning of the time. Everyone wants to follow someone who they believe is going to save them, whether that be Jesus, whether that be God, whether that be someone that you respect online, all right? Everyone wants to follow someone because they feel that that's going to save them, that's going to improve their life. All right, and once you become that authority figure to these people, including novelty, you can pretty much get away, as I said, with anything you want in an ethical way, all right? Obviously, there's yin and yang, positive, negative, light, dark. You can use these things for darkness, you can use these things for good, all right? But one of the laws of the universe is karma, cause and effect. You start to use these things for a negative way, and that's okay, you can do that, but in the long run, the universe and its little book, all right, will say, here you go, son, it's time to pay your dues, all right? And that's up to you, all right? That's where free will comes in. Now, the last thing, number 5 on this, and the least important, but still important, is leadership, okay? Now, this isn't leadership as in having a good job or a good title or a doctor's degree or anything like this. This is leadership in a mammalian brain, in a subconscious level, okay? 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, would I follow you into battle, okay? If there was us and a tribe, am I going to war with you? Or am I following you? And this all stems back from discipline, all right? Doing the things that you say you're gonna do. Can I trust you, all right? Can I trust you to be doing the things that you say you're gonna do, even when no one's listening, and especially when no one's listening, all right? Are you getting up at 4 a.m.? Are you doing your meditation? Are you eating clean? Are you drinking? Are you smoking, all right? And listen, I've seen this, and I've seen it in my clients' lives, especially in my own business, working with men, coaching other high performers, entrepreneurs, business owners. There was a time about a year ago when I was not in full alignment, all right? An old habit, marijuana, had sneaked back in, okay? But there I am trying to tell and preach, okay, sobriety, you need to be fully in alignment, okay? Health, fitness, mindset, sobriety. But there I am saying, okay, yeah, don't do this, but I'll smoke marijuana, okay? And there is this part of you, there's this gut feeling, it's your soul talking to you, your higher consciousness, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, is talking to you all of the time. But the thing is, God, spirit, universe, your soul, higher consciousness, super consciousness, quantum field, universal field, whatever you want to call it, energy, it cannot speak to you in conventional language, all right? Can't just come down and say, hey, listen, James, you are fucking up here, all right? You need to change. Doesn't do that. So how does it do it? It talks to you in unconventional ways. Signs, symbols, dreams, gut feelings, intuitions, all right? Synchronicities. These are all ways that our subconscious will speak to us. And we can listen. Or we can be like, yeah, fuck off. I'm not listening to you about that. And this is where free will comes in. Now, we will have a gut feeling. We'll have a feeling in our heart. Okay, this is why our emotions are our emotional guidance system. Remember, our outside world are a reflection of how we think and feel inside. So our feelings are always telling us what we are creating, right? So if I'm then out of alignment, saying to you, don't smoke marijuana, don't drink alcohol, don't don't sniff cocaine, right? And don't do any of these low-level habits, yet here I am sniffing gear or smoking weed or anything like that, then I'm out of alignment, all right? And you might not know that, but you'll feel it and you'll see it. You'll see it behind my eyes. You'll feel the shame. You'll feel the guilt. You'll feel that aura, okay? You'll feel that energy coming from me. That's just pure bullshit, okay? And this is where authority comes in. And this is how it ripples out into your life, okay? You want to be a pure leader of your family, of your business, or mainly of yourself, right? You want pure internal control. You want to stay calm. You want to generate 10 times the amount of income you're making so far. You want to create these massive dreams that you've got for your life, your business, for your family, but yet you're hiding these habits, right? You're hiding these vices, and you're thinking, yeah, no one's going to know that I just go and have a quick cigarette here, or a joint there, or a cheeky line on the weekend. Yeah, you think that, all right? Your subconscious, God, spirit, universal field, that fucking ledger, always there. And that will ripple out into your actions, your behaviors, your body language, the way that you think, feel, say, and do, all right? Everything in that needs to be aligned. I need to think, feel, say, and do everything in alignment. If I think that I shouldn't smoke, I feel that I shouldn't smoke, I say to everyone I've stopped smoking, and then I go and smoke, well, you're out of alignment. Your subconscious is going to know that, you're going to feel that, and then everyone else is going to feel that in your aura, okay? So listen, if you guys want to go a little bit deeper into this topic, into internal control, okay, because that's what it is, controlling your internal world. Because when you control your internal world, you get rid of all of those behaviors, those vices, those limiting beliefs, those subconscious programs that are holding you back. Remember, the outside world, merely a reflection of how you think and feel inside, okay? And it's your belief systems, your programs, your mindset, the way you think, the way you feel, that controls how you act, all right? And the way that you act controls your results. So if you want to learn more and you want to go deeper into the internal control system, then I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and you can book a internal control assessment call. All right, we'll have a one-to-one call, work out if you're a good fit, if this is something that's going to work in your life, which it will if you're a high-performing man, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, and you are outside, you look successful, all right? But inside, you feel like a different person. You're crumbling, all right? You're falling back to these old habits, okay? You are not alone. I've been through it, and pretty much 90% of high performers, they have an addictive personality, all right? And self-sabotage gets us all, because when we have this fire, internal fire of doing something great, then there will be an equal and opposite reaction, an equal and opposite force called part X that is trying to drive you down and keep you small. Okay, so if you want to get rid of that permanently and you want to 10x your focus, your income, your energy, you're looking to create true freedom in your life in all facets, okay, then click the link below. We'll have a chat. We'll see if you are a good fit. And if you found this helpful, guys, please like it, please share it, please comment, let me know your thoughts. Speak soon.